Hello, Scorpio. Welcome back to Path of Enlightenment Tarot. For those of you returning to the channel, welcome back. And for those of you who are new, welcome. I am Nicole. Scorpio, this is going to be your weekly read from Monday. What is today? The 24th to March 2nd, March 3rd, something like that, right? Couple quick announcements, though, before we jump into this. This week, my kiddo is having surgery on Thursday. So I'm going to be working today, tomorrow, Wednesday. I've had some of you reach out to me about reads later in the week. I may resume personals over the weekend. We'll see how she's feeling and what's going on here as far as that goes. So do know if you are interested, I have some open slots available primarily tomorrow and Wednesday. I'll get you in, get your readings done, get the other readings posted here to YouTube, being as proficient as possible. And then over the weekend, I will pick back up into it, but you are welcome to reach out for personals in the meantime, and get scheduled, which is beneficial to you and to me as well, so I can plan accordingly. So just a heads up on that. You know, send my little girl some prayers. We're gonna get through this. Nothing too crazy, but enough that it's gonna require an overnight stay, and so you know, we're doing the whole thing. So further to that, it's possible by the end of this week, if not next week, I will also have another major announcement to make for all of you as well. So bear with me. Little things are coming up here as we go along. Thank God. Hallelujah. Right. Mars has gone direct in Cancer. Finally, right. The 23rd has happened and come and gone. So Scorpio, good news for you, as your traditional ruler is Mars and that of Pluto as well. But finally, after all this period of time, and I remember saying to you in some of the reads, this week could be a pretty big week, right? The 23rd to the 28th, the 23rd to the 28th. So, you know, you may feel things, thank you, Spirit, lightening up, both by the workload, right? The lows of things, but also lighting up. So you could be lighting up. Scorpio, you've seen that. I've seen that shock card come out for you in 2 separate decks. You could be lighting up a few things that other people are not super excited about, right? So there's that as well. So Sun, Moon, Rising, and your Venus, Scorpio cross watcher, if that is you, welcome to the channel as well. Thank you for all the ways that you have liked, shared, subscribed, commented, booked personal reads, become channel members, all of the things that you all have done. I so significantly, I just adore all of you. Thank you, thank you, thank you for all the ways that you show up here. So with that, let's get down to business here, Scorpio. Let's see what this week is going to be like for you. Spirit, if you thought you didn't know, you now will know. So whatever that represents to you in there, I'm going to show you this really beautiful crystal that I have. This is moss agate, and I keep her sitting here all the time. But you see her face. She's an ancestral carving. See her mouth. It's hard to kind of see on the camera. Her mouth, her nose, the indentations of the eyes, right? But I don't know. Like, I was sitting here and looked over at her, and she was there, and it was like, you know, grab her, grab her, and hold on, Spirit, grab her and hold on to her tight. So whatever that means for you, hold on to your children tightly. Hold on to the ones that you love tightly, right? You never know. You never know. All right, Scorpio, let's get into this and see what's going on for you this week. That's strange. Pull from the other deck. What other deck, Spirit? It's a week of mysteries, Scorpio, and they're actually advising me to do 3 different decks for the overall energy. So we're going to go with that, and of course, no reading would be complete without the cat making noise in the background, right? So let's do this. All right. So, and I also seen you the messages from you guys too about those of you as well trying to quit smoking. Do it. It's been a week. I have eaten quite a bit of food. I'm not gonna lie. I've put on 10 plus pounds in a week. But if you're looking to quit, do it. Do it. Like, do it. You can do this. I've got faith in you. Do it. If I can do it, anybody can do it, right? That's the only way that I knew how to take a break for the longest time, was to go to have a cigarette and stop. New habits, right? New habits, new patterns, new things. You can do this. All right, Scorpio, what's going on this week for Scorpio Spirit? Sisterhood, Taurus energy, right? So this is coming together with people, pride. Look, this card doesn't even belong in that deck. What is happening? Generosity. Thank you, Spirit. Overlapping again here, Scorpio, this week. New groups of people. Spirit also saying new isolations. There's the snake and the fox. Be careful, right? Hunter becoming the hunted. Ducks. Dead ducks. Sitting ducks. Don't be a duck. Don't be a sitting duck, Scorpio, this week. Keep your eyes, pay attention to what's going on around you, right? 2's a party, 3's a crowd, right? This third party energy has been crazy for you guys. Hey, that's enough. Jesus. There's something here that's an emotionally charged situation here, Scorpio. There's some kind of sacrifice that I feel like you felt torn by, you felt discontented by, something to that effect. Not real sure. Hold on. Hang on a second. Okay, Scorpio, so sorry. I couldn't take another second of the cat beating on the door. I was done with it. So anyways, but there's something here, Scorpio, about being discontented with something, maybe something as irritating as the cat making a bunch of ruckus, right? But this is you kind of taking something in stride, taking a look at things and going, okay, so this is where we are, right? This is going to be a moment that redefines what your life looks like moving forward. You know, Scorpio, I can't help but see this, and I've got the chills, as this week you're really staring down the snake, Scorpio. I think I might have said something similar to that in that like impromptu sort of read from Spirit the other night. That it resembles, I don't know, it feels like somebody thinks they got away with something, Scorpio. Somebody feels like they've got away with something. No. I'm kind of seeing you as this pride card, Scorpio. Like, fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me kind of thing. Right now, I do like where you're putting your energy. It's into sisterhood. It's into positive things. It's into moving forward. It's into seeing what the future holds, to cultivate the ground in which you are walking on. Taurus season specifically could be very important to you. But I remember also saying to you that Taurus kept coming up very heavy in your reads. So you could be dealing with a Taurus as well. But this is also, about the cultivation of change. You could be ushering in this change this week, Scorpio. It seems to be pretty prevalent with you. It's an intolerance. Lemons could be of importance to some of you. Could be decorating with lemons or wreaths or greenery as well. There could be groups of kids too, like groupings of children. I've never really seen it this way, where you're watching your children come together with others within their own soul tribe, right? So you may be coming together with a soul tribe. You could be rekindling a way of your inner child as well this week too, Scorpio. Watching your children grow, right? Something to that effect, but they're all arm in arm. They're all hand in hand. These are full supporters of you and what you're doing. You could be reconnecting with a sister as well this week. Crystal Kingdom, slowing down materialism, psychic debris. There's a need to ground. There's something here, she reminds me very much of, I'm going to kill this cat, so help me God. It's about to go down. Do you hear him? He doesn't do this until I get on here all the time. She's very much like Gaia, right? The mother, the womb. The womb is protruding. It's the flower of life. It's the circle of life. It is all things. Why? Why are you the way you are? Oh my God. I can't. They all need kennels, honest to God. Anyways, 10 and 30 here. Spirit guides. I'm hearing sisterhood, spirit guides. The letter S could be very, very important. This Crystal Kingdom is something new. Something new here, Scorpio, that is getting ready to come into the world. There's a psychic vision. There's a foresight to this. Some of you may feel like you're going to have to get your hands dirty, right? There's a lot of work here to be done once this thing, whatever this thing is cultivated and created for you, right? Whatever you are co-creating and conspiring with the universe. Whatever this is coming full circle, Scorpio. This is a resurrection of yourself. This purple is, again, yellows and purple. So you're looking at the solar plexus, your confidence, your willpower, the ego, that pride, right? Using it for good rather than the negative, egotistical, right? The darker side of that. People giving you knowledge and information this week too, Scorpio. It's going to be real important because it's like spirit. You're putting on your war paint. And this is not a battle that I think that you're typically involved in. It's not one that you're going out and hunting down something or looking for a fight, Scorpio. You better stop. This is more so, I'm ready for this next chapter. Like, I've learned all these other things. I have been taught all these other lessons. And now I'm willing to step into this new way, this new growth. And I recognize that, like I think I said in your one reading, like, new levels, new devils, right, Scorpio? Well, in this, right, there's new lessons, there's new teachers, there's new lessons, and this is being activated right now for you. So you're going to learn things threefold from what you've ever once known before. Again, we're constantly learning, right? We're constantly shifting. Gemini, Taurus, Gemini season could be really important for you. There could also be some sort of internal struggle with a Taurus and a Gemini in your life. Like, they may not see things eye to eye. One may like to bury their head in the sand, likely to be the Taurus. The Gemini is like, I see it, I know it. Like, there's something about that energy of one addressing it and the other one not. So I don't know what the correlation is to you from whoever's in your life, but pay attention to that, right? This cat, he's like, where's Waldo today? Pops up over here, pops up over there. He's all over the place. This solar flare is number 17. Again, Scorpio, that's 17. It just continues to follow you around. All right, let's see. What is this? Hope and loss of control. Messages. I'm not quite sure what to make of that. Hold on a second here. It's interesting that those two came out together. Cutting people off before they cut you off, Scorpio. This hope, this wish. You are partnering with other people this week that see the loss. This would be like you and three of your or two of your girlfriends or two of your guy friends, right? Sitting there and you're talking about Joe at work, or I don't know, Candy who went off the deep end, right? And you're banding together because you see this person or this situation just kind of spiraling, right? There's some kind of falling apart at the seams. Someone is starting to derail here. You're finding hope, and someone else is finding your hopes, your wishes are out of control, right? They don't want to hear about it. They don't want to see it. Justice, you could be dealing with Taurus and Libra, Scorpio. This is all heart-based energy too. You've had this show up so many times over and over again. Taurus and Libra, Taurus and Libra. They both have to do with the heart space, Scorpio. Somebody that you love could be losing control of a situation. Somebody that, you may have felt for like a long time that you had to have control over your emotional situations, and what you do, right, to a point. Don't let your emotions run you amok either. However, there's a lot of little things coming in here, Scorpio, where someone is refusing to see things. I'm hearing objective things, refusing to speak up to things, refusing to acknowledge things. And, it's like needing your partner or whomever, whatever, to work with you on something, and they just don't do it. Eventually, like, if they're going to kick their heels into the ground and they're going to go no, and they're really going to push back on getting the teamwork effort thing done. Somebody is bound to make a move, right? The essence of all that is it's going to move one way or another. I feel like this person is being pushed. Pushed to no end here. Because that Libra card, that Justice is Scorpio. It's like you're coming in going, we just need to do what's right. Let's just get done whatever this is. Let's acknowledge it, right? And I said to you, new levels, new devils. There's the World card. Like, this is you putting an end to whatever has not moved, whatever has not been said or seen or done or needed to be, Spirit saying, practiced to. What's behind that World card is the Devil and the Four of Pentacles and the Ten of Cups. Somebody, again, who is refusing something here. So now it's like a new level of their devil, right? Like, it really, really is. Scorpio, I don't feel like this devil is you. It's just not. You're I think that it's funny when you look at the Justice card. The Justice card's got its hand raised with the sword, right? And then the scales. When you look at this card, and I'm going to try to cover these up just for the sake of, doing so. The devil's also got his hand up. But he's got his hand down here on a torch. He's got it on scales, right? This is, again, what's fair, what's just, what's balanced, what's correct, what is karmic, really, in a lot of ways. It's coming in regardless. This other person is like, could be spiteful, vengeful, psychotic, sociopathic, I don't know, right? Not a doctor, can't diagnose, but it's like they're willing to sit and die on their hill of what they believe is true, whether it is or not, right? Their perception of it. And they are willing to stay in that energy despite what they've come to know. They've been taught other things, but they continue to fight a specific lesson here, Scorpio, that is, it's no longer your problem anymore, right? So, let's see here. Advice on this particular situation for Scorpio this week. I told you, backstabbing, sunglasses. Whatever you're doing, Scorpio, that has pushed this situation to the brink, this is the person that you're dealing with is seeing this as the biggest deception that you have ever done or made. And Scorpio, what's crazy about this is it's not malicious. It's you wanting to feel good. It's you adapting to life. It's you changing. It's you transmuting. It's you transforming, right? This is just your happiness. The fact, I've said it before and I'm going to say it again. The fact that you are well, the fact that you are doing good, the fact that you are moving on, the fact that you are learning lessons and you're taking those lessons in and you're acknowledging them for what they are and you're putting them into practice. And as a result, like, you are vibrating on a higher energetic frequency. You call more of that into your life, right? So when you're doing these things and you're separating yourself from this past, and for some people, their abundance was tied to you. Their abundance was tied to you having a bun in the oven, maybe. Scorpio is what Spirit just said. Maybe you have children with this person. There was a connection point that kept you in this. But now there's a cutting of ties that whatever they told you, you could not do, you could not achieve. You're here. Whatever that looks like this week, next week, Spirit, the next 17 days. You are here. By March 17th, you are here. You have arrived. I've said it continuously for you. And this person is seeing you doing something for yourself as the biggest sense of betrayal. This is someone who will turn it around, right? They will gaslight you. They were wrong, but they're going to turn it around on you, Scorpio. They're seeing you as the enemy. How dare Scorpio do that to me? How dare person treat Scorpio that way, right? And it's like they're going to communicate that you're going to start to see more of their shadow side. Maybe it died down for a little while. You're going to start to see it again. Okay, be prepared. I think by Saturday, for the majority of you, you're going to see exactly what I'm talking about, okay? This Crystal Kingdom for Scorpio this week, Spirit, what does Scorpio need to know? What is this new thing? What are they birthing? What are they creating? Curiosity, yeah. Imagination, try, desire. The Scorpio, this is rest and crown. Scorpio, I love this. This is everything that you have worked for, everything that you have manifested, everything that you have tried, and whether it's failed or succeeded, you've come back and you've tried it again. And I think it's funny. Look at these cards, right? This hope and this paradise. There's a lot of blues. Look at the flowers. See the flowers back there? Right? And it's usually I've had this other goofy ass wall that's been playing behind me. And then this dragonfly, these come out side by side, is the green. Look at the greens. There they are, right? There's the greens again. So I can't not bring that up here. But this is, you're coming into a space of healing, Scorpio. You're coming into this, I have imagined, I have envisioned, I have held on to this dream that, like, one day I could open the window and just breathe, right? It's rest. It is you creating your own sense of paradise. You being the victor in your world. This could be your work, right? You could just get a new office space at work, and you're like, it's got the perfect window. I've got room with a view, right? Taking vacation, I've got a room with a view. It's like wherever you are physically, Scorpio, it's either bringing you a sense of peace that you have this new view, or you are moving somewhere, you are going somewhere, you are traveling somewhere, that gives you a different view. It's opening you up, right? It's an opening. It is everything that you have envisioned too. It's not just maybe you may not be physically going anywhere, but the envisioning of maybe what your space looks like at home, what life was going to look like, what your relationships would look like, what your familial stuff would look like, who or what you would look like. You're reimagining, redesigning, re-innovating from a place of peace from within you. It's a new commitment to the self, Scorpio. This birth could be a birth for some of you, right? Some of you could be getting married and or engaged because this information is coming out. Spirit saying don't make hasty decisions, even if that would be the case. The colors red and white are very, very specific. So maybe some of you have Valentine's babies on the way too. Like, let's be real. Maybe some of you got engaged over Valentine's Day. Maybe life started to change around that point. Or it's at least giving you something to really contemplate. Like, what does love mean to me? What does this chapter of myself with another person look like? Even if you are in a partnership, even if you are not in a partnership, even if it is just for yourself, even if it is just you and your kids, even if it is just you and your dog and your cat, it doesn't matter, right? It's what do I want my life to look like? And Scorpio literally all came out on the arm, wearing your heart on your sleeve there, Scorps. What else? What else? What else? What else, Spirit, for this curiosity and commitment for Scorpio this week? Ace of Swords, I heard I took an oath. I've seen this now. That devil, right? No. Look at this. There's a lot of swords. As above, so below. Cutting, right? The Justice, there's the sword there. It's facing upwards. The backstabbing has a knife or sword facing downward. Gotcha? This commitment. She's got the sword facing down. The Ace of Swords is facing up. To me, this is like lies, Scorpio, right? Like the way I see this Ace of Swords is the ace of truth, right? It's to the sky there. It's the crown. It's the crowning energy. Where did that card go? I seen it. I must have gone back in the deck. But it had the crown. Victorious, successful. Victory is at hand. Successful new beginnings, right? New clear beginnings. This is the truth coming to the surface. It's prosperity. It's the potential for success. Smart, right? Your wits. It's all mental. The air is mental. New challenges. Again, new levels, new devils, Scorpio. But this here is like, you're feeling more confident than ever. Look at that. And at the bottom, as I pick up the deck, the Ace of Wands, 10 of Wands, letting those burdens down. 111 also. 111 could be very important to you this week. Threes and ones of great significance for you, Scorpio, as well. Some sort of beginning may have happened around December, but I'm going to tell you up until I said the 17th, and then I've got the 3 here. So 17 and 3 is 20. This card specifically a 20. 21, 22, 2021, 22 could be very important, those dates, but 3 1s, 111, Scorpio, those numbers, if you're seeing 3 1s, It is the confirmation that whatever you are doing is antagonizing the shit out of somebody else. It's divine protection, right? It's protection all around you. Sturgill Simpson's was All the Way Down, I think was the name of the song. Excellent song if you've not heard it. I don't know why they're bringing that up, but go with that. So let's see here. The Empress, Scorpio. I said this card, and now this is what I'm clarifying. This Crystal Kingdom is like the Empress, right? She's like Mother Earth. She's birthing and creating. Look at that. There's the Empress. There could be a truth around a pregnancy that's coming out. There could be some information around children that is coming out. This is motherhood. It's fertility. Again, it's you creating, birthing a new desire for life. Somebody is not interested, Scorpio. So whatever you are doing, whatever you're working on, I've seen this 4 of Cups now twice. There's the 7 of Cups. Somebody can't figure out what the fuck they want to do. They don't know. They have no idea. They don't know what they want. They have no clue what they want. That 4 of Cups came out sideways right there. Okay? And then here it is sitting on the bottom of the deck with the 7 of Cups. With King of Cups. I don't know what I want. I'm not sure. Can't decide. Scorpio, whatever this is, this new beginning, like, maybe other people don't know what they want, but it's like, so what? I know what I want. I know that I will leave you behind. I will leave you behind because I know what I want. I'm going to pick me, right? I'm going to pick this new progressive beginning. I'm going to start new things. I'm going to get creative. I'm not going to let the past hold me back anymore, right? This is, Scorpio, other people could see you. I say that there's the Fool and the Sun. What cards for a beautiful freaking beginning? 2 of Pentacles, I think somebody in the Knight of Pentacles is like somebody's trying to slow you down because they don't know what they want. Scorpio, you're coming in very unconventional, right? You don't do things because it's like, you know, Scorpio, I need you to do this thing, right? I need you to be this way. And you're like, just because you told me to be that way means I'm going to do completely the opposite for you, right? Like, nah. You know, I had someone not long ago, a couple months ago, say something to me about, we need to talk about your smoking, is what they said to me. And I was like, excuse me? We ain't talking about that. There's nothing to talk about. I've smoked all this time, and it's a choice. Maybe it's not the best choice, right? But it's a choice. And just because you told me not to do it, politely fuck you. When I'm ready, I'll make that choice, right? You make those choices for yourself, Scorpio, because if you're making, even in addiction, right, or anything that we do in life, if we make those choices for other people because that's what they want us to do, it's not authentic. We do it and we're going to fail at it because it wasn't coming from the heart, right? That Taurus and Libra energy, what we wanted to do was not coming from here. We weren't ready to make those moves. Somebody telling you what to do does not work. And, you know, I'm going to say to you, Scorpio, too, if you've got somebody in your life who you're telling, I need you to do this, and I need you to act that way, and I need you to be this person to me, and I need you to do all these things, and I need you to change. Scorpio, you're setting yourself up for failure. Let's just be completely real. You're going to set yourself up to an expectation of asking somebody to be something that they are not to you. And then you're going to be disappointed and you're going to be hurt. This new beginning, believe people when they show you who they are. Believe them as they show up. Everybody deserves grace. But Spirit, when they are repeat offenders to the violation of you, they are not worth it. So whatever that means for you, if they're very stuck in their traditional viewpoints of something in Scorpio, that's not you. You're redefining, you're redoing, right? You're recreating a world that looks nothing like the worlds before. They may not get that, okay? They may not get that. Let me see something real quick. Okay. Advice for Scorpio on this particular section this week. You know, and that's, as I say that to you, the Knight of Pentacles too, right? It's hardworking, it's devoted. It could be slowing you down. They just don't move fast enough. And as I say that to you, that card, not enough, comes out. Lacking confidence, self-sabotage, ego, fear, and frustrations. frustrated that somebody is not living up to who you want them to be. And there's that sword and rose. Swords and roses, Scorpio. Very, very important for you. Those roses. Beauty and the Beast. Remember when the petals were falling off in the glass? Roses were just falling. What's the significance to roses for you? Reds and roses. Reds and roses. Okay. Wait a minute, let me... There, what was that? Was it... Wait, no, it wasn't bread. Who was it? Oh my god, I'm showing age here. I'm all out of love. I can see, I know the name of the band, or the group, and I can hear it, and I know the name, and I know the other songs they sang, and I can't think of them. But I'm all out of love. I'm so lost without you. Scorpio, this could be how somebody's feeling about you, because I feel like there's some memories or attachments to that too. The song The Rose could be important as well. I don't know. Just a heads up. All right, this solar flares activate for Scorpio this week. Oh, that was quick. Leave it there. See, look, nothingness. This not enough. There's extra confirmation. That card fell right on that not enough. Death, meaninglessness, erasure, forgetfulness. I've learned all I need to know here from this encounter. What does the solar flares activate? The timing around that too could be a little conspicuous. Like there may be somebody waiting on something, like something specific to dawn before ties are cut. So I don't know, Scorpio. Solar flares for this week for Scorpio. What is that about? Auspicious. Auspicious. This is, Scorpio, this is where heroes are made. Are you becoming a hero to somebody, Scorpio, in your life? Heroes don't always wear capes. Heroes don't wear capes, Scorpio. Solar flares for Scorpio. What is this about? Divine intervention. I am sorry. Scorpio, I feel like with this energy, like someone tried to put you in a situation that you would not be, like there would be such a tight squeeze on you. Whether this was work, love, money, whatever it was. There would be such a tight squeeze on you that maybe you felt like you couldn't live up to your own potential. You maybe were struggling and fighting to make things happen. You were pushing and working hard and doing all of this stuff, and the whole time somebody's energy or efforts to watch you kind of slide back somehow. They kept going and trying and going and trying and going and trying, right? And it didn't work. I talked about children earlier. Could pertain to children, right? But this could pertain to your grown children. This could pertain to your grandchildren. This could pertain to a friend or a sister or something like that, right? Where other people in general, Scorpio, could have watched maybe an ex or someone you're divorcing, or an old friend who was jealous, or a coworker who is just miserable, whatever it might be. A family member who can't get it together. Really put a tight squeeze on you. And Spirit is saying, for some of you Scorpios, you're watching somebody else go through this. And it was like just the space, right? It's almost like being claustrophobic. It was just the walls felt like they were closing in. But something happened that just, like, I kind of just see this wall, like, getting blown up, right? Like, it's just poof. It's like Angry Birds. It was Angry Birds, they threw little grenades and poof, right? It all blew up. Makes me think about squeezing that bird, as we talk about, right? Like, you squeeze him, his eyes are going to bug out. He doesn't want to be your friend. He wants to get away from you. This person wasn't trying to love you, right? It wasn't like an Elvira kind of moment. This was, I'm going to put the squeeze on Scorpio, or someone that Scorpio loves. And Scorpio, your faith, your belief in something more, phenomenal. The second you decided to let go, Scorpio, you became the greatest hero to yourself and to someone else. for generations to come. You became this ultimate warrior, right? I said there's like the warrior paint here somewhere when back in the beginning, where you're not looking for battle, you're not looking for war. You're just ready on a moment's notice. You've learned so much. You know who's worth investing in. You know where you need to make the moves. You know where you need to jump in the fire and where you need to stand back. You are a warrior at heart. Scorpio, I feel the chills, and I'm getting kind of warm and fuzzy and getting kind of sentimental in this feeling. And I thought it was funny because I'm shuffling and shuffling, and there's a small space on this side of the cards, and I was like, I can't get anything out of that. What's happening here? Scorpio, it's like just for this last week, maybe the next 17 days, walk that path. Just keep walking forward. Don't stop at the clowns. It's like being in a parade, right? You got to keep going. You can't stop and talk to everybody on the parade route. You're the Grand Pumbaa, right, of the parade. You've got to keep going. You've got to lead the way. Scorpio, this next 17 days, maybe next 17 to 20, add 6 days to the 23rd. There's that 23 again. You're leading the parade. You're leading the charge. And once you get through this point, something new is really, really going to begin. Something new is amazingly going to open up for you. Talk about divine intervention. When I tell you, and we've talked about being at the precipice or the threshold or that doorway, right there. You're right there, Scorpio. Every doorway, every threshold, every precipice that you have crossed before was just a stepping stone to get to where you're going right now. There's a big finale. When we talk about what I say, like 23 days out, this is the 24th, so we'll take 5 days, 4 days, so what, 25, 26, 27, 28. Okay, so 4 days off of the 23, that takes you to March 19th. Guess what starts on the 21st, Scorpio? Aries season. That literally is taking us to the new zodiacal year. Scorpio, whatever you have coming, there's two folds of apologies. One of them is the ass clown, the jackass, who doesn't get to go along, who played the games, right? And there's the Scorpio with the I'm sorry's also. But going, I'm not turning back around here. I'm sorry that I have to leave you in the past. But you've made those choices for yourself. You chose where you wanted to stand in my life. You took my kindness for weakness. You laughed at me. You called me names. I was your target every single day. It's a jelly roll. Like he talks about the rearview mirror. Like in that one speech that he gave a lot at the concerts and at the awards last year, I think it was. He said it's about what's in front of you in the windshield, not what's behind you in the rearview mirror, Scorpio. And a lot of people and things, you're getting in that car and you're driving forward and you're looking in the rear view, adjusting your lipstick or, straightening out your beard there, fellas. Adding a little bit of eyeliner, putting on your sunglasses, adjusting your hat. You're ready to go. The final adjustments, Scorpio, are being made right now for this next chapter. And some things just can't be repaired. But what I do think, as I look at this reconciliation and law card, Scorps, is this reconciliation is not going to be with The people in your life now that you think that it is. I think these are old soul connections. I think they're coming in. They're going to rectify things. If you need legal assistance, Scorpio, the world. You're going to start to close out some major other cycles as a result of learning the lessons from this last one. That you're reckoning. There's the reckoning. The reckoning is happening of these things. New person, new people for Scorpio. Ten of Swords. No more backstabbing. No more betrayal. These are Queen of Wands, Queen of Pentacles, Three of Cups. There's more to celebrate. At the expense of the devil. 40-40 on the clock. Who are the new people coming into Scorpio's life? King of Swords. Listen, you've got the Justice card here multiple times. Do you know that those old faces, they could fight you. They could try to make it difficult on you. How will Scorpio handle this? Temperance. Ace of Pentacles. Scorpio, whoever's fighting with you over money, well-being, stability, the more they fight you, let them. Don't budge. Just be still. The more they fight you, the more you're going to get back. The more you're going to get in return. Let them throw a holy fucking fit. Last bit of advice for Scorpio. We're wrapping this up. Let them look, Scorps. Death, coffin, new beginnings, liberation, reborn, transitions, tragic endings, self-worth and value, time to heal, shadow work. You are learning these healthy choices. It's like food, health, wealth, abundance, prosperity, mental, physical, emotional, you name it. It's all yours. Put your sunglasses on, Scorpio. Ride off into the sunset. Let them look in your rear view, in your back window. Wave to them in the rear view. See ya. Peace. Adios. Scorpio, I'm leaving it there. I hope you have a fantastic week. I'm going to try to get some other reads out if possible. Again, personal reads are open and available. Be patient with me if you don't hear back from me right away. I will get you scheduled for Tuesday, Wednesday this week if possible. If not, later on in the week, get her through this surgery and we'll go from there. All right, I'm sending you all so much love. Take care of yourselves. I will see you soon.